strengthened its fight to protect its seas and fisheries with the commissioning of new National Fisheries Authority surveillance patrol boats in Port Moresby. The ceremony marked a major step in boosting maritime surveillance, fisheries governance, and national security. The commissioning of the NFA surveillance patrol boats Vanimo and Ilakini was held at the KCH Wharf in Port Moresby. The event was blessed by Pastor Peter Solomon, chaplain of the National Fisheries Authority. Before government leaders and partners highlighted the importance of protecting PNG's vast marine resources. Minister for Fisheries and Marine Resources TVWAN said the new vessels demonstrate the government's strong commitment to safeguarding sovereign waters and supporting national development.
The commissioning of these fisheries patrol vessels reflects the government's firm control, commitment to protecting our sovereign waters, advancing maritime security, and ensuring that our fisheries continue to contribute meaningfully to national development.
Minister Wong also acknowledged support from international partners, including Japan, Indonesia, Australia, the United States, and the Republic of China. He said these partnerships strengthen regional stability and maritime response efforts. He announced that an additional vessel, MV Buka, will be deployed to the autonomous region of Bougainville to enhance border surveillance and prevent illegal trade and contraband.
Today's commissioning is more than a celebration of new assets. It is a reaffirmation of the government's long-term vision of a safe, secure, and prosperous maritime sector.
National Fisheries Authority Managing Director Justin Ilakini said the commissioning sends a clear message about PNG's commitment to fighting illegal fishing and protecting livelihoods.
In our collective efforts to strengthen fisheries governance, protect our sovereign waters, and safeguard the sustainability of Papua New Guinea's marine resources.
Ilakini said cooperation between government agencies and international partners remains critical to the success of fisheries management and maritime surveillance.
Your continued cooperation and partnerships remain critical to the success of our fisheries management and maritime surveillance efforts.
The new patrol boats are expected to play a key role in combating illegal fishing, protecting marine ecosystems, and ensuring PNG's oceans continue to support future generations. West New Britain Governor Sasindran Motovell has dismissed claims that the provincial government received 50 million kina for the Kimbe-Kendrian Highway. He says funding is managed by the Department of Works and Highways under the Connect PNG program. Governor Sasindran Motovell clarified while addressing the community members in Vilio East Nakanai, where he stressed the need for accurate public information on government funding. Speaking during a recent event in the province, Governor Motovell explained that the Kimbe-Kendrian Highway funding comes under the National Connect PNG program and why the provincial government should not be linked to funds managed by the Department of Works and Highways. Governor Motovell says reports linking to the 50 million kina directly to the West New Britain provincial government are misleading.
Now me looking. All no asking one question lo all this time. Start lo one day, apas day, one tasolna. All tak lo road block Kendrian Bagarap. People blow me. This la road no got man attending lo this la road. Kimbe go lo Kendrian close to 260 kilometer. You no go yet. And by taking one 10 hours or some workman Mary go finish. All work lo throw my sample talk or sema political talk. Governor kisim 50 million na road ino come up. Governor kisim 50 million lo one time. Emino one appropriated item inside lo West New Britain provincial government. One project appropriated underneath lo Department of Works. Meaning national agency. Money ino na come lo province time programs tab lo this la people blow me, message lo you, but me talk ta solo sampla lo, all narabla tu by kisim disla message.
He explained the funding is spread over 5 years with 10 million kina allocated each year. Last year, Works and Highways received the full amount, but this year only 3 million kina was released. The governor was speaking in Vileo, East Nakanai, where he also supported churches, schools and small businesses.
Chairman of school, me bla wait long time. Na pati kam long time now, me bla resume check. Me bla kat bip la mas lo me bla. Osema president emisi down, new elected president emisi down, na didi to emisi down. Me bla sabe onem something by namel lo me bla, wante mola contractor, and by go back. Osema owner play talk finish. Thank you.
Church leaders also welcomed the support, acknowledging the role of partnerships in community development.
Thank you, Thomas. Sasiem, you got plenty big plan mark inside this community. Thank you, true. One time this plan, now I'm going to look savelo church, me talk thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Look savelo long guest house blooming. So you know, first time you are with me too, and I think this time. My second time now, Governor of the West.
Governor Motuville urged recipients to use the funds wisely and for their intended purposes. The West New Britain governor says clear and accurate information is important as major infrastructure projects continue under the Connect PNG program. By mid-2026, the Papua New Guinea Defence Force must have a ceremonial uniform for the 3 services, Army, Navy and Air Force, for ceremonies in all parades, says Chief of Defence Rear Admiral Philip Polewara. He stated that currently members dress in their daily working uniforms, which is not appropriate, especially when parading for specific ceremonies. Polewara made this statement during the recent end-of-year parade held at Murray Barracks.
The PNGDF must have new ceremonial uniforms for the 3 services, Army, Navy and Air Force, for ceremonies in all parades. In every major ceremony, I am in number 1 and my guard on parade are in habris or daily working dress. This is not correct. Especially when we are trooping the colors, the uniform must match the colors. As we move forward and separate into separate services, our respective services, Army, Navy and Air Force, each service must have its own service anthems. Our brass band is working on the 3 anthems and will deliver them for the Army, Navy and Air Force.
The Papua New Guinea Forest Authority has leaped into the digital era, unveiling its official website alongside a communication, knowledge management and visibility strategy. The launch was held yesterday in Port Moresby. The website signals a new chapter for the forestry sector, combining modern technology with a long-term vision for transparency, governance, and global engagement.
The official website, made possible through the European Union's Forest Carbon Partnership Program and Expertise Friends. PNGFA thanked the European Union's Forest Carbon Partnership Program and Expertise Friends for supporting the initiative. The PNGFA Acting Managing Director, John Mosoro, described the launch as a turning point for the authority, noting that in its 32 years of existence, PNGFA had never before had a formal communication strategy. He said this will position PNGFA as a credible, responsive, and future-ready institution.
We launched this major project or major program in forestry. It's not only in work only, but we also get outside, we communicate, and then we bring this idea into our workforce, and as a result now we see all this happening. I also want to acknowledge those people. When I moved in, I appointed all of you as the current directors and the managers. Truly, I don't know all of you, how I appointed you based on your merits. And as a result of that, I can see the hard work and the progress of that, and I will tell myself that, yes, I've done well. Appointing the right people, and now I can see the outcome and the product itself, that forestry is truly an amazing place to work in because of the so much knowledge that in forestry, especially in the workforce.
ICT manager Roy Sangi presented the new website's content, while Benjamin Inani, senior digitalization advisor with the EU FCCB program, delivered the technical presentation. The platform is more than a public portal. It is an enterprise application system with modules for project management, e-services, publications, and event coordination. Dambis Kiap, Director of Forest Policy and Planning, said the launch places PNGFA on par with other government institutions and industry bodies.
And I think it's good that with funding from EU FCCB and other involved partners have actually understood our requirement and came on board to help assist us in these very, very important tools that will transform the sector into the next level. I also would like to say that this work has been a very, very important one, not only to launch these documents, but there are other activities that we are working on as part of the 5 or 4 years program of the EU FCCB program. It is about institutional strengthening and capacity building, as alluded to us by Alaric and the other speakers as well.
Joanna Pile, TVWAN News.
The U.S. government is threatening to downgrade Fiji to the lowest possible ranking on its Global Human Trafficking Index over its failure to clamp down on a powerful doomsday cult purportedly involved in transnational organized crime, a State Department official told OCCRP in a statement. The move would put at risk millions of dollars in development aid to Fiji. The statement said the U.S. is cooperating with Fiji, which needs to take decisive action to avoid the downgrade. Fiji is currently on the Tier 2 in the State Department's Trafficking in Persons watch list. It would be downgraded to Tier 3. The reclassification follows the escape at least of 4 U.S. citizens from the Grace Road Group, a religious sect that hails from South Korea, which has over the last decade become one of the most powerful conglomerates in Fiji. PNG's former International Rugby League star David Mead has expressed interest in coaching the national women's team, PNG Orchids, as part of his commitment to supporting the team's long-term development in future international competitions. Meanwhile, in an interview this morning, Mead said as a Papua New Guinean by blood, he feels a strong responsibility to give back to his roots and contribute to the growth of rugby league in the country.
With the 2026 Rugby League World Cup to be hosted in Papua New Guinea and Australia in October and November next year, the PNG RFL will immediately commence a thorough recruitment process to identify and appoint a new coach for the PNG Orchids. This comes after the exit of former coach Tani Norris. Following the announcement yesterday, former PNG Kumul and international rugby star David Mead is eyeing a coaching opportunity with the Orchids. Mead made his intention known in an interview this morning. He outlined his reasons for putting his hand up.
So I don't know where it cut off, but yeah, I think me putting my hand up to get involved. Obviously, I'm a proud Papua New Guinean. I've had the opportunity to come to Australia, learn my skills in the rugby league area, played at the highest level, and now I want to come back and give back to my country. You know, whether it's the men's team or the women's team, it doesn't really matter.
In recent international outings, it has been evident that the performance of the PNG Orchids has been below par and not to expectations. Mead believes he can bring out the best in the women's game. While describing coaching as a challenging role, Mead believes the skills and experience he gained throughout his career in NRL can be put or used to help improve the Orchids' performance if allowed to coach the country's women's team. With his 71 NRL appearances, scoring 75 tries, 67 for Titans and 8 for Broncos, Mead is ready for the call-up.
My goal or plan is to come in and make that, help assist along those pathways to see, with PNG RFL, make it as seamless as possible for girls playing in the local competitions or for their NRLW clubs to come in and perform for the Orchids. You know, my heart's always been in PNG.
Mead believes in rugby league development pathways for young women in the country to help nurture their growth. His intention is pure and straightforward. It will take time, but an improvement in the women's performance is what the country wants.
We love our rugby league, but sometimes we take it too far. And I think the girls, you know, you've got to take it easy on the girls as well. It's a very new sport. It's a young sport. Cornwalls have been around for many, many decades, and it's taken a long time to get to where the boys are now. You got to give that same appreciation and respect for the women's team.
Michael Tamtipais, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the midday news. Do join me at 6 tonight for more news and sports.